Hey guys, this is Linda, just taking a minute to chat, and maybe you guys could help me out with some of the feelings I've been dealing with for a while. So, I don't know if you want to call it dealing with YouTube burnout or YouTube displacement. I don't know. I don't know if there's any keywords that you could use for just feeling the way I feel sometimes. So, let me tell you, I'm feeling very uninspired. And I am not sure why. I'm not sure where to go anymore with the whole YouTube thing. I'm not sure where I actually belong in the YouTube world. My heart belongs to the homesteaders, but I feel kind of out of place as a homesteader. I don't even know if I should consider myself a homesteader because, you know, we're definitely not off grid. I can't live without power and running water and all that stuff. We're definitely not doing everything possible to be as self-sufficient as we can. I do want to get better at that. I have chickens and ducks, but I mean, they're chickens and ducks, and I have a tiny little garden that will not feed my family for the year. So, excuse me. Where do I stand in this homesteading world? I feel out of place at times, and it's not because of anyone in particular or anything, but because it's just me. My husband and children, they really aren't involved in the YouTube thing. They'll go on, a couple of my videos to show support because they love me, but they aren't really involved in it. My husband is involved in helping me with the garden at times, and with the chickens and the ducks, obviously. But as for the homesteading things, my kids would rather not be a part of it. Can't blame them. So I don't know. I just feeling kind of misplaced. My videos aren't necessarily about anything in particular. I'm looking up at a big eagle that's flying really close to my chickens. There's one right there. I got my dog here though. So hopefully the ravens will come and chase that. And here's the raven. Okay, let me see if I can get this. There's the raven. Or is that another hawk? Oh, that's another hawk. I don't even know if I had it pointed. So now I have two hawks. I'm just going to wait and see if the ravens come. I have 3 ravens that I feed on my property. I give them chicken eggs and duck eggs, and they protect my property. And usually it doesn't take very long when a hawk or an eagle comes flying. The ravens I will hear their call, and they'll come and chase them off. But they're not doing that right now, so. But I'm out here. Hopefully the ravens aren't too far away. If they do, if I hear the call, I'm going to try to turn the camera around so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Hopefully the hawks fly away. As you can see, I got my chickens back there. Anyway, way out. Now I don't even remember what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, so dealing with a little bit of YouTube burnout. I guess if I think about it, why did I start YouTube anyway? Well, I started YouTube to give myself something to think about, to be able to get out of bed every day because I was going through such a horrible depression at the time, and went through a really bad year, and I was just struggling getting out of bed and having anything to look forward to. So I just chose one day to start this journey. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it, good, bad, or ugly, and try to learn and try to get better. So I guess if I start focusing on that again, instead of the things that are in my head that aren't true and are probably pretty false, I think I'll be okay. Because all that stuff is insignificant. As far as the niche, it's like the hawks woke up my brain. I guess finding my niche in the homesteading world. Maybe there's someone out there like me. Someone who's just a gal with a few kids and a husband that lives on a small piece of property and is just trying to learn how to grow things and how to raise chickens. And well, I know how to raise chickens. Been doing that for a long time. And ducks and stuff like that. Maybe someone just likes to watch me fail. Just kidding. Which I do fail quite often. See, sometimes it's just good to start talking out loud and really thinking about it. So, no, I may not be the typical homesteading channel where there's a husband and a wife and their 2.5 children out in the yard doing exactly everything right and everyone being involved in all of the projects on the homestead. We will never be that way. In fact, I don't even really show you guys half the stuff that goes on in this household. Like, I don't show you my chicken build or the chicken coop build because, quite frankly, I don't know what the heck I'm doing or my boys are doing. We're just doing it. We're probably not using the right stuff, but we're just going to do it anyway. And that's what kind of how we do everything. We're just going to do it anyway. I haven't shared a lot of the losses, like I never talked about the predator issue we had where my duck was taken and my mama hen was taken and how we rectified that situation, how we got the raccoon. I never shared that. I never shared just this last month. My husband surprised me with 6 new chicks from a new feed store that we had never been to. I've raised hundreds of chicks for many years, never had any problems. You would have the occasional loss, but nothing in a mass level, and we lost all 6 of them. And it took me a while to figure out what was going on, and it's quite shocking actually. It's like they came home, we got them all in their nice setup brooder, and the next morning, one was dead. The day after, next one was dead. Then things started like settling down. I thought, okay. A few days later, another one drops. And then after that, I started noticing the remainders had bloody poops. And they started showing symptoms of being kind of puffed up and I knew it was Koki. And I went to, dang hawk, sorry, still looking at the hawk. And I went to our local chicken lady who breeds chickens because I've never dealt with Koki and I wanted to make sure that was the situation. And so I went and talked to her and I told her what's been happening and how after every death I cleaned out the brooder. I don't know what's going on. They didn't look 100% right to begin with, but I thought maybe it was just the travelings. So I mean, I did everything. I did everything I could when we got them. So she gave me the cord and told me how to give it to him and do all that stuff because I've never dealt with Koki. And I tried and tried and tried. I tried to save as many of those chicks as I could. And it was, by the time Koki shows symptoms, a lot of times it's too late. We saved 1 out of 6. So I have 1 lone chick inside the house, and that breaks my heart. And I don't want to buy or bring in more chicks because I don't want to infect them if it's in the containers, if I'm not able to sanitize the containers right. I don't know, I'm just scared. So we go through a lot of up and downs that I kind of keep to myself. And maybe I should be more open about that so people can know if they go through a situation like that, they're not alone. But I always feel like such a failure and, kind of want to avoid the judgment of that stuff. And some years you just have tough years. So I'm totally rambling on. I totally lost track of what I was saying. But I guess here's the deal. I think the YouTube thing, I'm just going to stick it out. I'll find my niche as I go through. I still enjoy doing the tags. I still enjoy doing the fun stuff with the family for the videos that aren't necessarily homesteading, but they're fun for the family. So I'll just keep on working at it and try to better myself, try to better my channel, try to figure out this whole tag thing and title thing and thumbnail thing and description thing and better content thing. Work on being a better storyteller, because I just go off on too many whims as I am today. And just keep on going, I suppose. I think sometimes you just need someone to talk to and kind of hear yourself say it so you can figure this stuff out and not get trapped in the uncertainty of your brain. And that's what I was doing this morning. Just trapped in my own brain, feeling uninspired, not knowing where to go. But I feel better now. Still don't know where I'm going with it, but at least I know I'm going to try. But, you know, we're almost at a year. I've started this journey with a lot of great channels, and a lot of them are my really good friends, and I'm really grateful for them. I love seeing them take off and soar and getting to the point that they need to be. I don't think I'll ever get monetized, and that's okay. Now that I think about it, I'm just learning, and I'm still learning, so it's going to take me a while if I do. It's going to take me a very long while if I don't. That's a good likely chance I won't. But that's okay too. I will just keep on doing this as long as it's helping me and not hindering me in any way. I'm grateful for the friends I've made. I do hear a lot of horror stories with this particular community, just private messages and stuff, people being hurt and stuff like that. Fortunately, I've never had to deal with any of that stuff. But it does make me sad when I hear these kinds of stories. So I'd like to leave you with something that I love. It's a saying: comparison is the theft of joy. Don't compare yourself to others. Celebrate their success. They should be your friends. And if they're not nice people, maybe just ignore them altogether. But if you can't celebrate their success, don't be their friend, because there's obviously a problem going on there. But take the time to celebrate your own success. No matter what it is, no matter how big it is, how small it is, take the time to celebrate your own success. My days are completely filled with trying to encourage other creators. That's what I do. That's all I do all day, is try to encourage as many creators as I can, my friends. I even have a Facebook group where I try to encourage other YouTubers that are my friends and give them a spot to post their links and just to vent or discuss issues that they're having and stuff like that. And actually, it's worked out really good. We've become really close-knit, and it's working out pretty good. So I guess the whole point of this is Linda needs to stop thinking about the negative, focus on the positive, and just keep on going. Maybe that's what we all need to do. So thanks for listening to me ramble. It helped me, even though this is a boring, 20-minute long video. No, it's not 20 minutes, but it might be. I have no idea. Tomorrow or the day after, I'll try to make an actual video. We'll see. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time.